Hello everyone, let's discuss today's The Hindu editorial page. The first article is a critical view of the sanitation miracle in rural India. In this article, the writer says that in the past decade, India has made significant strides in improving sanitation coverage, with the government aiming to make India open defecation free, ODF, by October 2019. The public sanitation program has evolved from a highly subsidized Central Rural Sanitation Program, CRSP, in 1986 to a low subsidies, demand-driven approach. The Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, SBMG, was launched in 2014 to promote solid and liquid waste management and cover households left out earlier. Sanitation coverage improved from 39% in 2014 to 100% in 2019, with the government aiming to transform India from ODF to ODF Plus by 2024 to 25. However, this impressive performance also requires behavioral change to ensure sustainability. A National Sample Survey Office (NSSO) survey found that in 2012, 59% of rural households had no access to a toilet, with 4% not using it. Primary reasons for not using a toilet included lack of superstructure, malfunctioning facilities, unhygienic unclean facilities, and personal reasons. A survey conducted in 2018 showed that 59% of households in Bihar, 66% in Gujarat, and 76% in Telangana had toilet access, but 38% had at least one member who did not use it. In 2020, 27% of households in Gujarat and 61% in West Bengal did not have their own toilets, and around 3% did not use them in either state. Social norms of purity and quality issues were major reasons for non-use of toilets. The National Annual Rural Sanitation Survey, NRSS, conducted in 2019 to 20, showed that 95% of the rural population had toilet access, with access to owned, shared, and public toilets available to 79%, 14%, and 1% of households, respectively. However, only 85% of the rural population use safe, functional, and hygienic toilets. This gap rises to 10% between access to toilets and their use. These surveys highlight two major issues: left-out households and toilets unused for defecation. The left-out households need to be covered in Phase 2, while the government should identify shortcomings from the previous phase and address gaps in the present phase. The study reveals that toilet use is significantly influenced by household size, economic conditions, and social norms. Overcrowding and social norms prevent all household members from using the same toilet, with only 3%-4% of households having multiple toilets. Access to water is also a factor, with high rates in remote and backward villages if households have doorstep access. Additionally, detached bathrooms reduce toilet use. Phase 2 of the SBMG program does not mandate multiple toilets for households larger than a certain size or provide provisions for building attached bathrooms. The Jal Jeevan Mission (JJM) program aims to provide tap water to each household by 2024, but no relation has been observed between per capita central expenses and the percentage of villages declared ODF plus across states. Social norms through social networks play a significant role in toilet construction and use. In some areas, lower castes have high brokerage, making sanitation decisions less likely to be taken independently. On the other hand, sanitation networks in upper caste villages are more cohesive, smaller, and diverse. Sanitation behavior varies across socioeconomic classes, with access to toilets highest for upper castes, 97%, and lowest for scheduled castes, 95%. The study suggests that sanitation behavioral change campaigns should consider two steps: construction and use, and consider the variation in networks between villages. Despite the construction of around 10 crore toilets between 2014 and 2019, collective behavioral change in the nation has yet to occur. The study concludes that behavioral change in sanitation cannot happen independently. The next article is an Uttar Pradesh model to tackle malnutrition. In this article, the writer says that Uttar Pradesh is a prime example of women's empowerment in tackling malnutrition by supporting community-based micro-enterprises led by self-help groups. These enterprises produce nutritious foods for pregnant breastfeeding mothers and children, provided as take-home rations through the Integrated Child Development Services (ICDS) program. In 2020, the Department of Women and Child Development and the Uttar Pradesh State Rural Livelihood Mission collaborated to set up a decentralized production model for take-home rations. The model involves producing different variants for ICD's beneficiaries, with a 20-member women group using automated equipment with a capacity of 5 metric tons per day. Once the rations are delivered to Anganwadi centers by the women's groups, they are reimbursed according to ICD's cost norms. The feasibility of this model was demonstrated by the United Nations World Food Programme, WFP, by using 2 pilot plants in Unnao and Fatehpur in 2021. After positive feedback and commitment from the government of Uttar Pradesh, the project expanded to 202 production units across 43 districts in just over 2 years, creating livelihood opportunities for 4,080 women, reaching 12 million ICD's beneficiaries. This unique gender-transformative approach provides livelihood opportunities to local women, empowering them economically. Over 4,000 women have organized themselves into 204 self-help group micro-enterprises across 204 blocks in 43 districts. They have been provided with machinery and raw materials such as wheat at subsidized rates to produce and distribute take-home rations. The Department of Women and Child Development has also used the opportunity to reformulate the take-home ration, which includes high-quality milk powder, oil, vitamins, and minerals, which can help support the health and well-being of children and prevent malnutrition. Different formulations were designed for different groups to address the monotony issue, and the packaging was reworked to reflect a sense of quality and create demand in the community. The WFP has collaborated with the Department of Women and Child Development to enhance the nutritional value and utilization of supplementary nutrition provided through the ICDS scheme in the state. The focus has been on making the take-home ration products more nutritious and diverse to increase consumption. The next article is Honor and Exception. Choice of past leaders for Bharat Ratnas is in tune with politics of the present. In this article, the writer says that the Bharat Ratna, the highest civil honor in India, has been conferred on 50 people since 1954. Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, leader L.K. Advani and late socialist leader Karpuri Thakur are the newest recipients of this award. The making of national heroes is about the recipients as well as their function as a stimulant of collective consciousness. Mr. Adani has been a defiant figure of modern Indian history, joining the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh at the age of 14. His role in the advancement of Hindu ideology has been the biggest by any single leader before Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Thakur was a central figure in social justice politics, advocating for better representation of intermediate castes in Bihar and the larger Hindi belt. Social justice politics went through phases of self-discovery and was scattered into various parties over the years. One strand is closely aligned with the BJP. In 2015, Abhi Vaipai, the first Prime Minister from the BJP, and Madan Mohan Malaviya, founder of Banaras Hindu University, were conferred the Bharat Ratna. In 2019, Prarabh Kumar Hemaji, Bhupendra Kumar Hazarika, and Nanaji Deshmukh were recipients. These selections are in tune with the politics of the present and how the history of the Bharat Ratna has always been. All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam founder M.G. Ramachandran and B.R. Ambedkar were also conferred the award in the hope that their followers would return the party or alliance ruling at the center.